Hi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Just a quick update of what I've been up to lately when I'm off of work. So I've been working harder than when I'm at work, typically, but some days I guess it is a little less dangerous. Here's what I've been up to. I wanted to show you guys around what I've been using the tractor for and what's going to be happening in the next couple of days. Alright, here's my wonderful house. It's above 10,000 feet out of Blue River, Colorado. And here's what I've been doing here. The dirt was originally, and I'll post some pictures if I can figure out how, or a video. The dirt was about a foot to 18 inches higher than it currently is. Actually probably going on more towards the 2 foot higher region on this corner of the north side of the house. The past few days I removed the concrete pathway, which I think I've mentioned in the past video. A concrete pathway that was not to grade. You'd walk out of the front door of the house and start going uphill. I removed the concrete and started digging down so that my new entrance is going to be level with my front door. I'm fighting a major area of permafrost in this corner from where I stopped over, and so I've had a diesel heater, torpedo heater on it for a day. I got a little bit further down, and then one day my wife and I made a fire, pretty small fire, and let it burn all day, and I got another couple feet in, but I've got permafrost all against the house. I'm only going to be going to the other side of the entrance here for now, at least this year probably. And here's what I have going on. The house was built in the 50s, and the house is sunk, or ground has washed in over the years, or it was just built like not good. So my house was rotting away since it was below the dirt. Under this is through my crawl space. It was rotting away. I had dirt all the way up to about here. It was above the boards. So what I've done here, I shoveled it out. I shoveled it all out after spending a lot of time pulling some dirt out of here with the tractor. Shoveled it out, lowered it down. I painted it with latex paint after I cleaned it up. I put some bags. These are plastic lined bags, so it works good as a good barrier. I put the bags on after I painted it, and then I'm coming back on with a skirting flashing board, whatever you call that piece, and it's going to come from the front of the door along the house, and I'm going to do this all on the front of the house because this is my most major area of damage of the house. Last year we did rebuild my entrance, replace the door. I started sanding down some of the bad parts of wood. We're building an entrance coming out, so I had to build in a deck gonna come out from the front door about 15 feet, about to where I'm standing here is gonna be a deck, and I covered entrance come out about 15 feet of the house. So this is my before video, and I would not have been able to do this without my brand new Massey Ferguson tractor we got a couple months ago. It's a 1740M. I've got about 55 hours on it. Just did my first 50-hour service oil change during this project. And so as you can see, as I back up, I've dug down. Cameras do not do it justice. I have dug a lot of dirt out of this entrance, and I'll need to clean up a little in the back after the snow melts. So the entrance is going to come out, and then I'm going to fill this area in with gravel and make a walkway possibly to the entrance. There will probably be one step down, but at least it will be about 25 feet out from the entrance instead of opposed to me stepping down into my house, which was getting annoying. I had to duck. I'm 6 foot. That's about 6'1". So I was ducking a little bit to get in the house. So an entrance deck coming out is really going to help. The material I've been digging up has been fairly brutal. A lot of rocks. I've got a whole wall of rocks over here. So all this material that I have taped off has been built up anywhere from over 2 feet over here and gradually kind of leveled out this area of the driveway. I've dug all these rocks out. These were all in front of the entrance of the house. I could have really used a backhoe attachment, but I used what I got and a lot of shoveling. Kind of a retaining wall of the dirt in the low area of my driveway. Fighting a little mud in this back corner about 20 feet out. Quite a bit of mud through here. So I've got it taped off. I'm going to stay off of it until this settles and dries. I was moving this material probably about the first day I'm able to, as you guys can see the snow. So a lot of it was wet and a lot of it had ice in it. A lot of permafrost inside of it. So gonna stay off. Alright, we've got some gravel coming. My local aggregate plant, which I have not worked at. I have worked at another aggregate plant. Local aggregate plant didn't have very many options of gravel. I'm getting over 40 tons, about 45 tons, 2 loads of 1.5 inch wash gravel. So it's going to be a little bit bigger, but it will be a lot larger than this small stuff, but I have not enjoyed this small stuff. It was not spread properly. It was just some extra left over from a French drain we put in last year. And that's where the weed barrier is coming up, because I pretty much dug down almost to that French drain because I wanted this crap out and done right. So a little bit of before video. I've got a couple loads of rock coming Tuesday and Wednesday. Stay tuned, I'll have an update. I have not had any troubles with the tractor. I changed the oil with the Denso filter, and that's what came on it from the factory. So I got the same filter and put it on there. Keeping it really greased up because I have not been abusing the machine, but it has been working really hard. Pulling out the concrete, working against the permafrost, trying to dig out rocks. So she's dirty. Hopefully this is one of the dirtiest I ever see this machine, unless I'm self-employed with this machine, but I still don't want to ever see this machine this dirty again. So it's not as bad as it looks, just the floor mainly, and I've really tried working on keeping it clean. But the day before I go back to work will be cleaning day. Major power wash, pull the mats out, wash the windows, clean her up, so I don't have to come back to this mess in a couple weeks when I get off. No issues at all. I took the snow blower off. I put a motorcycle strap to hold these from rattling around as much as they were. This surprisingly has not been moving at all, or I've not heard it rattling. I'm really enjoying the R4 tires for the work I'm doing. Another thing I want to talk about is the bucket size on this Massey Ferguson. Here's the skid steer 72-inch bucket, and I thought it was going to be a little bit small of a bucket, especially for mainly snow plowing. I still may get a snow plow or a snow bucket attachment one day on it, but honestly, when this bucket's full of dirt, the back of the machine comes up pretty easy. I left my snow blower on because it's the only attachment I have for this tractor. I left the snow blower on while I was pulling out the concrete. I'll try to attach a video of that being done. And the snow blower, I left it on to kind of keep the back end as a ballast weight, keep the back end down. And it worked, but I was not going to keep a big 75-inch whatever snow blower on the back of this during this project. Most of you understand, I do not have a counterweight. I don't want a counterweight. The tires are just filled with air, but I'm pretty glad because I'm fighting in a lot of freaking mud. Would not have been able to do this in the time that I have without a machine this large. I have not had any power issues when it's revved up. It's pretty surprising what this machine can do. I've really enjoyed it more than operating a skid steer. Mainly I can see, although I do own it, and so been a little bit easier. Thanks for watching. My wife's pulling up at home, and keep tuned. I'm going to come with a video in the next few days. Bye.